If you have ever been in therapy or know anyone who has been, you probably are aware of the many benefits that people get from talk therapy and other kinds of therapeutic processes. But if you think that therapy is useful and helpful, wait till you learn more about intuitive counseling. What we do is we take the benefits of the therapeutic process of sharing and having a place where you can reveal what's going on in your life and get good counsel and admit to things. And we add into that a very, very special factor, which is the intuitive process. Let me tell you what is so special about using the intuitive process. Well, first of all, let's acknowledge that many very good therapists exist out there who are already intuitive, but they may be using the intuitive process as something which is an adjunct to the rest of their training. In the Beth Green School of Intuitive Counseling, the intuitive process and learning how to counsel people intuitively is the core. It's the heart of our curriculum. And everything else is a tool that supports us in doing that. For example, in our very first level 1, what we offer is training in hypnotherapy, because that helps us to go deep within people. We also use energies. We use chi. We offer very specific training in the counseling process, in the counseling ethic, and so on. But what we focus on is the intuitive process itself, training you how to go deep into people faster, in a cleaner way, and in a more effective manner. Now, you may think that that's an exaggeration, but it's not. When you have developed the capacity to be intuitively guided, your capacity to help people grows exponentially, because not only do you have all of your gifts, all of your knowledge, all of your training, if you are a trained therapist, but in addition to that, you have access to consciousness beyond your own. And that is incredible. To be able to sit there and get deeper into yourself and be able to connect to a higher consciousness which can guide you through the therapeutic process helps you to avoid the pitfalls and the landmines that so many of us practitioners fall into because we don't have that extra help. Clients lead us astray, not because they want to consciously, but because unconsciously they're trying to hide things. Or clients will say, I feel this way, when they really feel that way. There are incidents in the client's background that they don't have memory of, or they have incorrect stories about, but they really were angry and they said they were happy, or all of those kinds of things. You can feel, when you have developed your intuitive counseling capacity, you can feel when someone is on, you can feel when they're not, and you get these insights into people, bringing them into incidents, experiences, into dynamics that they've never examined that are keeping them stuck. Now, do you have to be a trained therapist to be trained in intuitive counseling? Absolutely not. You can be a layperson. If you are willing to get this training, you can work and help others. Do you have to become a counselor to use this training? Absolutely not. If you work with people, if you supervise people, if you employ people, if you have children, if you have a spouse, you're always in relationship with people. Developing that intuitive counseling capacity helps you to understand people, to pick up on what's really going on for them. And at the same time, you have to heal yourself. And that's something which is fantastic about intuitive counseling. You are the instrument of healing. And if you are messed up, you can't do it as well as you can when you are clear. You won't be able to hear the higher consciousness guidance. You won't have the guts to confront the client. You won't have the ability to see past your own issues. So one of the key things in training to be an intuitive counselor is you have to learn more and more about yourself and you have to heal. What could be better? This is a field where you heal and you help heal others, and you do it in conjunction with higher consciousness or divine consciousness or God or whatever you like to call this amazing resource that we have at our disposal if we use it and if we learn how to.
Hello, can I help you today?
Yes, I need some help.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this question again and listen to it carefully.
Okay.
Can I help you today?
Yes, you can.
Are you sure?
No,
Why is that in doubt that I can help you today?
I don't know.
Look at that. Go deep into yourself and ask yourself, why do you doubt that I can help you today?
Because I think I have some problems that are unhelpable.
Yes. And why are you unhelpable? Why are they unhelpable? Is it that the problem is unhelpable or you're unhelpable?
For some reason, I think I'm unhelpable.
That's correct. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a question again, the same question. Can I help you today?
No.
Right. Okay, then why are you calling?
I don't know.
So go inside your heart and ask yourself, if I believe that I cannot be helped, why am I calling? Take a breath.
I hope at some level that I can.
Okay. So which is stronger, the hope or the doubt?
Well, I want to say the hope because I booked this appointment.
Right, but you're not sure.
But I'm not sure.
Because the doubt is
very strong.
Very strong. Now, let's see if we can get to what makes you feel like you are unhelpable. There is no evidence for that.
Definitely not.
No.
So I've been helped millions of times.
Right. So let's go. You're going to have to go to a deeper level of yourself to find out why you believe that you cannot be helped. Okay. Oh. So you're about 4 years old. Where are you living?
Virginia.
Did you ever play games in the house?
Yes.
What kind of games were you playing?
I would play with my doll.
Okay. Did you ever play anything else like jacks or some other game in the house other than playing with a doll?
I played with my brother, his games.
Okay. What kind of games were they?
Like he had the rock'em sock'em thing where I'm playing against him, or there's a ball going back and forth, kind of like foosball, but a smaller version, those types of games.
What I'm seeing a ball. That's why I was thinking of jacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you playing with your brother?
Yes.
Take a breath. How old is your brother in comparison to you?
He's 9 years older, so he would be 13.
Okay. So you're 13. I mean, he's 13 and you're 4.
Yes.
And how are you doing in the game?
Not very well.
How could you? How can you compete with a 13-year-old? Does your brother give you a handicap?
I don't think so.
Okay. So what are you expecting?
To be as good as him?
Yes. And why do you expect that?
I don't know.
Does he want to beat you, or is he just playing with you?
I think he wants to beat me.
He does. I want you to feel that from the bottom of your toes to the top of your nose.
Yeah.
He wants to beat you.
Yeah.
That's why he's playing with you. He's not playing with you to be loving.
No, he doesn't like to play with me. I mean,
And why is he playing with you? Is
to
he
beat
just
me.
okay? So his motivation is to beat you.
Yeah.
I want you to take that in. And he does
Yes.
over and over.
Yes.
What's your motivation for playing?
To beat him?
Will you ever beat him?
No.
No. Is your motivation to beat him?
Maybe it's not.
No.
To be loved?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your motivation is to play the game
Mm-hmm.
so that he can beat you,
Mm-hmm.
so that he will play with you.
Yeah.
Okay, can you feel that?
Yes.
So, what is already being formed in your inner being?
That I need to lose to be loved?
That's right. So now I'm going to start again. Very good. Very good. I'm going to start again and I'm going to say, good morning, Christine.
Good morning.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Ah. Ah. And the reason that I can help you is that you can finally want that, want
Yes.
you to intend that. Now, how are we going to shift this on an energetic plane? It's already happening all by itself, but I also want you to go back and say to your brother, I'm not playing.
I'm not playing.
This is not play.
This is not play.
This is ego.
This is ego.
Play is innocent. This is not.
Play is innocent, and this is not.
I'm sorry that you feel so dominated by mom that you have to find a female to subjugate.
I'm sorry that you feel so dominated by mom that you have to find a female to subjugate.
But it's not going to be me.
But it's not going to be me.
You can either play with me or I'll have to give you up, as lonely as I feel.
You can either play with me or I'll have to give you up, as lonely as I feel.
Take a deep breath. Oh. And how is he responding?
I mean, I think it connects. I mean, he is impacted by it.
He's very impacted by it.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
He realizes what you're saying is true.
Yes, he does.
So what does he do?
I think he says, I'm sorry.
Yes. And what else? Does he actually want to connect to you?
Yes.
Okay.
He gives me a hug.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
But more than giving you a hug,
Mm-hmm.
he's getting a hug.
Yes. He needs it.
He needs it. That's right. So take that in. He's not doing this for you. He's letting himself feel what he really needs. Does
Yeah.
he need to dominate you? No.
No.
He needs to feel loved by
Yes.
somebody. Now, I just want to go briefly a little bit further into your brother's psyche.
Mm-hmm.
He's afraid of your mother.
Yes.
And he feels shut out by your dad.
Mm.
I don't know why. Do you?
Mm. No. Because my mother loves him.
Yes.
That's her man.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how does your father feel about that?
Jealous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have your father's love because he's jealous. And your mother's version of loving him is domination.
Yes.
So he's looking for a way to dominate someone.
Yes.
That's how he translates love, right?
Yes.
Love
Yes.
is domination. And so if he wants your love, he isn't going to get dominated by another woman, but he's going to dominate you, and that's the substitute. So now
Yes.
I want you to look in his face. Your faces are very close to each other. Look into his face and into his eyes and say, I can love you
Mm. I can love you
because I do.
because I do.
Now I see the two of you walking off holding hands.
Hmm.
Now, how is this playing out right now at work?
Oh, I thought you were going to say in my relationship. At work.
No, you'll figure that out too.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
our session, I know you're going to work on this, but I want to bring it.
I'm allowing myself to be dominated.
You have to lose.
I have to lose. Yeah.
Of course, you're very ambitious and you want to win,
Yes.
but on a deeper level, you feel like you have to lose.
Yes.
Every time you start feeling better about yourself and achieving,
Yes.
feeling good,
Yep.
something huge fear comes over and like it suffocates you.
It's so true.
Ah. Oh. Now take a deep breath. And look at God, whatever God means to you, right?
Yes.
And say, I will not lose to keep your love.
I will not lose to keep your love.
I'll lose if I'm going to lose.
I'll lose if I'm going to lose.
I don't have to win.
I don't have to win.
But I'm not playing to lose anymore.
But I'm not playing to lose anymore.
I want you to start to feel the energy coming into your body from your belly button, from your navel. Breathe it in. Let that energy come through you, fill you up. It's not ego.
Mm.
And it's self-empowerment, not in the way that most people think of it as like, I'm powerful and all of that stuff.
Yes.
No, it's just very neutral. It is the absence of self-sabotage. That's all it is. It is the natural byproduct. It's like nature abhors a vacuum. When the intention to lose is gone, you will automatically, and this is happening to you right now because I can feel it in my body, become filled with power that is not power over anything or over anyone, but just the power from the source, the life force. Do you feel it?
I do.
Take a deep, deep breath. Breathe it into your lungs now. Now I want you to say, this is natural to me.
This is natural to me.
This is who I am.
This is who I am. And it's so true. I mean, I've had such productive days sometimes where I feel, like you say, neutral, but amazing and just am accomplishing, and I'm just out there. And then it'll be followed by like 3 to 4 to 5 days of like paranoia.
Yes. 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 And what is God saying? Whatever God is.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Take another deep breath. I cannot express through you if you keep self-destructing.
Duly noted.
Now, I'd like to share that in your case, we're using the word God because you have a feeling for that word.
Yes,
If
yes.
you didn't have a feeling for the word God, we could use a different word, but it would be the same thing. It's that power in the universe that
Yes.
you can connect to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just finishing up with sending you more of that, transmitting to you more of that life force. Yes,
Yes, thank you.
you're welcome. Come again.
Okay. I will.
Bye.